which kind of rings a bell in your head. Give me a memory roll, Pete.
I don't need a memory roll.
Oh, carry on.
I know exactly what it relates to
Do you?
in Genovia land.
The Admiral's Arms?
Isn't that the one that's on near the docks? The
Yeah, I just said that part, but
yeah, isn't that the
oh,
same name of the bar
mm-hmm.
in San Angeles Fairyland near the docks?
Yes.
That's what I meant. The one that has the stuff all out the front, and Alex and Mildred comically tried to kill the dock worker. The got oh, I can't think what his name is. The dude that the shipmaster, the ship whatever he's called,
Oh, yeah, the Docks Master.
the docks
The,
master.
the
Yes,
port,
the
port
previous owner of the word.
guy. Mm-hmm. Yes, that is the place. No problem.
Mm-hmm.
It's much easier to find it now. Unfortunately, Logan's not cool enough to have everything mesh up perfectly, but yeah, it's there. Plus, I'm not sure how it would work because like the San Angeles town is bigger or smaller
Yeah,
depending
yeah,
on the time period. But I'm guessing that shit's still relative,
yeah.
so that's fun. So yeah, you guys head over there, and are you wanting to go there or just hang out and not go there? I'm good either way.
No, we'll go there.
Okay. I yeah, Clarice looks like she's a younger lady. She's got red pigtails, freckles,
Wendy's.
Wendy's. Yeah, I'll
Yes.
put that in. Wendy's girl. Of course, anybody with red pigtails and shit like that. Except this one looks like she's been glassed at some point in the past.
Wasn't there a comment about her being unnatural looking?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, give me uh, essence rolls.
Ooh.
Times 3 or less. You gotta check if you can pull this shit off. Unless you roll 100 like Pete likes to, because Pete likes to roll 100.
Oh, Logan.
I essence by 2.
Hmm.
Oh, I think mine's only a 3. Yeah, I got my essence by 3.
You guys both get a check on essence. She's definitely not from around here, and you're not sure what's up. Something weird is up
She
with her.
wearing contacts or anything?
You'd have to get a lot closer and peer into her eyes to see. Right now, you're looking at her from across a
As
crowded
in,
room.
by contacts, I'm talking about like us.
You're actually wearing your contacts? Because
Yes.
Chris doesn't wear contacts. He just goes the purple
Yeah, I
fuck you
prefer not
deal
to
with
draw
my shit.
attention. It's a bit of a giveaway.
Everybody looks at him all the time.
Yeah.
Stare at him like he's
But yeah,
some sort of
is she
purple-eyed
that's
freak.
what I meant as in regards to has she got full coloured eyes?
She does not seem to from here. She's gonna try her spot hidden to see if she can spot purple freak. As soon as you guys walk in, she goes. She frowns mightily and puts a hand under the table.
We go to see her.
No problem. It looks like it's kind of an office type thing. A give me empathy rolls.
Crit.
Yep. Pass it. No crit.
Passing without a crit. There's two guys that kind of adjust position a little bit, just a little bit of enough to let you know that if you try something bad or do something they don't like, they're going to jump you from behind while you're talking to her. Chris, with his, also spotted somebody else who's up on like a higher level, and you're thinking possible sniper. Because he looked like he was getting more relaxed as soon as he saw you guys approaching. Like, I am relaxing now. So you're thinking that he's really looking forward to maybe killing you, or maybe he just got too relaxed. He got in the zone quick. All these guys seem very competent, but they're trying hard to blend. There are a lot of people here, so it's a lot easier to blend. Of course, you could fucking maybe kill this bitch before anybody could do anything, but you guys stopped in front of her. She glances at McKay and then stares hard at the doc and goes, "What do you need?"
Now that we're close to her,
Give me a
is she wearing
spot at
contact?
lower is better. Give me an amazing spot here. I want something
Especially
that will
her
knock my
reaction to
socks
the
off.
doc.
But she seems upset and a little hostile.
Yeah, nothing special.
If she's wearing like contacts, then it's really hard to tell.
Yep.
I mean, your contacts are super uncomfortable all the time. You're waiting for somebody to fucking hit you in the eye and then whoop.
Mm-hmm.
She looks with open hostility at the doctor.
Just came to see the new girl in town. How you been?
So this is your town, your patch, or your masters?
No, just heard word on the street. Trying to make a name.
Not yet. Still getting set up. Still learning things. Why are you looking for work, or are you just wanting to make sure that I'm not going to interfere with what your master wants? Look, I don't want any trouble with you guys. I'm just trying to eke out a normal living here.
Hey, I'm not trying to interfere with your business at all. If anything, it's usually pretty hard to get set up as the new person in town.
She keeps one hand under the table. Apparently, she has found it difficult as well. She glares at you. Open hostility. She doesn't seem to notice that you're with somebody else, or if she does, she's disregarded him immediately.
Are you having any issues that you might need help with?
Nope, I'm fine.
Well, if ever you have need, I'm the doc. You might have heard of me. I'm not sure.
No, she says.
Well,
checking. She's like, the only person I have heard of, checking for the other one, she says, is the drunk Irishman and the woman with no name.
of course you know them. Who doesn't know them? My associates.
Yeah, they're both trouble, is what I heard.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes you need a little bit of trouble to help in situations. People, willing to get dirty to get things done. The reason
something's up with her. Both of you guys give me. See, I already made essence times 3.
Does she have a spell running on her? Like, could I use spellcraft to see if, like, maybe she?
If you could see it, then yes, but you can't. You need to develop some sort of fucking magical sight.
So, could we make a third eye roll then?
It's really hard to shit that one into existence, unfortunately. You can. I'll tell you what. Special one-time only offer. Give me a learning roll at half. You're not going to make it. I don't expect you to make it. I'm just going to shoot that out there and regret it later. Then you'll all start being like, let's teach each other this. And then the whole party will have it.
All right, I will spend my skill +5.
Okay.
Hold on. I am going to.
Don't tell me you got an I can do
replenish. No, I have a replenish.
Oh.
I'm going to drop all but one of my cards.
Is it just for you to replenish, or is it?
No, it's everyone.
Oh, okay. So Pete's getting ready to get rid of some cards. Okay. Pete, you getting rid of some shit?
Yep.
Okay. Hold up, Chris.
I was just thinking if Hive Mind would be. Yeah, no, I'll get rid of Hive Mind, Friendly Fire. Full clip is a happy clip. I'll keep the negate.
Are you sure you want to keep the negate?
Yeah. I mean, who knows in this situation?
You're
And
thinking,
I gotta replenish now.
you're
And
thinking Doc's close to getting shot, not you.
I've got Matt's favorite card.
It's a crit.
Peasant disguise kit.
Ooh.
And I've got a play immediately. If you have killing is wrong. If you have any points towards cold-blooded killing, discard all cards immediately. I don't believe I do. I'll just double check. No, I do not. If you have if you have no points towards cold-blooded killing, refill your hand.
So first you get a refill, and then you get another refill from your replenish.
Yeah, and so that'll be 3 cards.
Yeah, you should trade any card you want to keep to Chris before your next replenish.
Yeah. Oh, well, replenish is both of us anyway, so.
Oh, shit, yeah. Never mind. Still not used to new names.
Yeah. What's your hand like, Chris? Did you want to do a replenish?
You have another replenish to use?
Yeah, I've got another replenish.
I have decent cards, but I'm looking.
He wants this fucking power bad.
Yeah,
he wants 3 skill
I
15s is what he wants.
Yeah, I know. And you're looking for some big boosts and stuff.
Mm.
All right, let's replenish again. All right, so inadmissible evidence.
I'm really happy you made the fucking forensics roll from the last mod. I didn't want to play the Yakuza versus the PCs for the rest of the
No, I just thought it would make things. Yeah, I just annoyed by. I mean, 60% and just continually rolling 80s and above.
That is fucking hilarious for 7 fucking hero points worth.
Yeah, it was.
Fuck.
Yeah. Just the way of it sometimes. Clicking green, gunsmithing, motorcycle, crap.
Chris got a new replenish card because there's not enough of them out there.
No, I have nothing good now.
I just got a skill plus 10 that I will play. Oh, I've got a victory as well if we've got a way of locking it in or a hole or something. As an aside. All right, so play that. So that's going to be 15. So you said half learn.
Yeah, it's a Hail Mary shot. I don't expect anybody to make it.
$22.
That's like a fumble. You were the anti-mage.
That's right.
You feel all the magic in the room just fucking flow away from him. Everybody's like, why is it so cold in here? Did somebody leave a door open?
It's too bad. If I would have had my pluses, I would have gotten it.
Yep.
Yes.
Oh, thank God. All right.
I was going to say, I'll blow 1 hero point on it just for the fun of it.
But
Do
keep
you
in mind
have no skill pluses at all?
Yeah, I know. I don't have any of the pluses.
Yeah, the fumble really doesn't hurt you there, Pete. I mean,
no, I know. I just
aside from everybody bitching about
got to spend hero points on something. So
you just spent like 7 last adventure on a forensics roll.
Yeah, I know.
If he makes it on this, I'm just gonna fucking shit myself in woe.
It's just that I think hero points are there to be spent on stuff to further the game, and at times we don't spend enough hero points. People hoard them too much.
That's because they want to get the neat powers like Chris just picked up.
Yeah. No. Anyway, keep going.
Okay. Chris, so you wanted to spend 1 too to fuck with Logan? Yeah.
Sure. Why not? Fuck you, Logan. That'd have been awesome, though.
Yeah, I know exactly. That's the thing. It's if didn't happen, but if it did, it would have been awesome.
It would have been very funny. Yes. Do you want to spend another one, Chris?
Nah, this one.
Okay. Good. So moving on. something up. Oh, and give me biology rolls. Yeah. Yeah, biology. Yeah.
Biology, that's what I thought. Yes.
I do have an alertness, though. I'm going to pop that. Got my biology.
Okay, right. You guys are both thinking with your successful biology rolls, there's something off. She's not quite human. She's not, her body isn't quite moving in the right way and stuff. With your alertness, Mr. Fancy Pants, the clothing and her are actually the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
That look is fucking priceless. We need that as a fucking ringtone when you get a call. So there you go. But geez, aside from open hostility toward Mr. Purple Eyes, she seems like a reasonable individual. She hasn't shot you from under the table yet, which is a bonus, I guess. It means you might be friends someday. See, Chris, where I'm at, this is administered rectally. So rectally. So she says, well, if there's nothing else, she says, that's a saying that means you should go.
I kind of lean towards her a little bit.
She leans back a little bit.
Consume likeness. Empathy.
Well,
Got it.
she looks totally baffled.
Never mind.
Are you hitting on me? She says.
Logan, with all the replicant information that we've been going through, do they sometimes make them to look like they're clothes already?
Never.
I stand up and I go,
Yeah, just so you know, Chris, this is like the shirt sleeve comes down to here, but like from here up, it's actually attached. If you know what
So
I mean?
yeah, it doesn't move when she's moving her arm or whatever.
Right.
so how do you change clothes? Odd.
Did you say that?
Oh yeah.
She gives you the look, empathy roll from both of you guys.
I believe that's a -60, but I don't think I need 10. You know.
Yeah, I don't make an empathy roll.
She looks at Chris, and
Mm-hmm.
smiles a bit. Chris, you think that you've just said, I need you to put out a hit on me. And she said, done. All right, Doc, she says.
All right. If that's the way you want to play it.
She looks a bit
I look
confused.
disappointed. Like I just let her know I'm completely disappointed. That's how she feels. And go.
She seems to be unconcerned, knowing that soon you will be dead. So you leave the bar.
Mm-hmm. What
Well, I just picked up a new nemesis, I'm sure. Interesting.
Strange young woman. She seemed to recognize you, or was it the eyes?
It was the eyes. She clearly knows about the artificial intelligence.
Yeah.
So I share all information with you so you know everything that I know about her.
Thank you. Interesting. So have you encountered? Well, Because my other thought was that she's somebody from the post-apocalyptic world, potentially one of the aliens, if they've got some sort of shape changing. Do you know of anyone with? I assume you don't know anyone of shape changing abilities.
No, I don't. I know of spells that can do that, but I haven't seen them used in a very long time, and certainly not since this new stuff has started happening.
Yeah, yeah. Well, the fact from what you're saying, like, yeah, the clothes are part of her. Normally, that it's not some sort of illusion. It's definitely some sort of polymorph or shape change. Interesting. I wonder what she is.
Me too. And I'm sure I'm going to get hunted down until I take everybody out that she sends for me and I find out for myself.
Yes, no doubt now. All right.
Counter surveillance rolls, please.
Pity she wasn't open to assistance or working together. Would 99 would have made, well, we could have potentially helped out each other.
I made my counter surveillance.
You're noticing that a couple of guys have come out of the bar and are keeping well back, but you can't get a good look at them because anytime you look back, Pete's behind you and he goes, "Would you follow me? I'd follow me." And you're like, "What the fuck?" He keeps getting He's being very distracting to you, Chris.
Let's go.
So you guys get into your van. Chris, give me one last spot hidden since you saw some shit.
Got it. By negative. Hold on.
You made it. Good enough. You see one of the guys go take a picture of your vehicle as you're driving off.
Okay.
Maybe he likes vans. Maybe maybe he's using it for hobo porn. There's no telling. I love that the new guy had that happen to him. There's something wrong with my brain, I know, but still, it's damn funny. You guys drive off. Where to?
Well, what do you want to do now that I have successfully stomped on the hornet's nest and are waiting to get stung? What do you want to do?
Knocked it over and jumped up and down on it.
Mm-hmm.
He was fine until he said whatever it was he said at the end to her, and then, according to him, shit changed.
Mm-hmm.
Shit just changed right there. Everything was fine. It's just gonna be walking away. Just walk away. Just walk away, and I'll keep.
No, I can understand why you said what you said, and yeah,
because he wanted to fucking kick over the hornet's nest and jump up and down on it.
No.
Who you want, Daddy?
So she doesn't like the fact that you've noticed what you've noticed about her. She doesn't want it getting out.
And
could have gone
keeping the enemies closer, she's decided to eradicate the enemies right away.
Yeah. I mean, it's so unless, I don't know. I'm just trying to think if she's fleeing. Who knows? We don't know enough about the circumstance situation. All right. All right. So we've looked further into the fixer, Clarice. And she's not the person who was. Well, actually, who knows? If she can shape change, she could have been the person who's safe. We pilfered, but likely not. So we got the blood getting drained and the sewers and missing people and excuse me. That's not going to be any good to us. Did we want to try with Wizard in regards to the new drug, or did you want to check out the hospital?
I think that's a good idea. I think we can get in there to talk to him about it. I'm sure he'll want to know about it. And then I'll also talk to the doctors while I'm there as well.
Yeah.
You guys going to see Wizard? He'll see you. Yeah, he's okay. He's sitting in his bed. He sets aside an old dusty grimoire. He looks at you and goes, yes?
Can we make up the title of the old dusty grimoire?
Give me a spot at -60, because not only is it something you'd have to read in the reflection of a bedpan, but the title and shit is faded with the eons or whatever.
No idea.
Great. Yes, he repeats. He looks around. He's like, am I making noise? His men agree. He is making noise.
So, curious. Have you heard of this new drug that's out?
Yes, I have. Personally, I don't think that it's worth getting closer to God in order to have some sort of spiritual experience. While some may consider grave dust to be quite the spiritual eye-opener, or a good way of pretending to be completely dead, I personally think that if I want to get closer to God, I'll have him chained and brought before me. Maybe hire you to bring him in if I needed to. Speaking of that, are you available for a job?
We weren't talking about grave dust.
Oh, that's the newest thing out.
We're talking about a legal drug.
No such thing, he says.
Doxycorblock.
Doxycorblock, he says. He looks confused. Is that the legal name of grave dust?
No, it's made by Apex Corp. They're under clinical trials. It's supposed to enhance your health and give you longevity.
Extend your life. And give you better health.
He looks over at somebody. He says, research this and find out things. Let me know. What is your interest in this?
Well, you appear to be unwell, and there's currently clinical trials going on for it, public trials going for it. So, if you weren't aware of it, it may have been something that would assist your health.
He looks confused and frustrated. His fat face looks at you.
It's rather private, and not many people know about it, which is why we figured you would like to know about it.
Oh, you're selling information, but without negotiating. I like it. Well, I'll tell you what, if you do this job for me, I'll pay you more than I was going to pay somebody else to do it. I have no idea how it will work out, but if anybody is clever in doing it, perhaps you can. Do you like wildlife?
It's okay.
There's some wildlife aboard a boat. The boat has guards. The guards don't want anybody to take the wildlife. The wildlife must not be knocked out or injured in any way. The wildlife must be brought back.
Okay.
The guy goes, sir? Doxycorblock, yes, it is a thing. He goes, and does it do as they said? Yes. He looks at you and he says, all right, find out how to get me into that trial. It's very, very dog. Yes, I'll get you in, sir. Good. He glares at his underling, looks at you guys and smiles. He goes, looking out for my welfare. I think we'll get along fine. I'm going to pay you more if you can do this. there's no money up front, but if you can, well, first, before I go any further, because if I reveal it, then word could get out, unless you say you're in. It is wildlife. It's a very dangerous thing, but if you can find some clever way to do it, and again, the wildlife must not be harmed in any way. And it's allergic to whatever they normally knock out wildlife with. What is it they normally knock out wildlife with? That's an opiate, sir. Yes, it's allergic to opiates and possibly other things. I don't know. I don't do this kind of wildlife. It's on a boat. The boat's in the dock. It'd have to be done tonight. Are you in? It'll pay for you guys. I was going to give less, but for you guys, I'll give you a total of 20 large. In?
And what? And this wildlife needs to be taken and delivered somewhere.
Correct. It's fairly local. Not like you have to fly to the moon or anything like that. But there are guards. The guards are armed. The guards will try to kill you. If they see you. Something tells me that you don't get seen unless you want to get seen.
Well, it depends on the size of the wildlife as well.
Bigger than you. What?
Do you know what exactly kind of wildlife we're dealing with?
Yes. If you tell me you're in, I'll tell you. If not, we can still go away friends. Until I tell you more information, you can still walk away. If you walk away, then you're still in my good graces for telling me about this. He snaps his finger. The guy goes, "Toxic core block, sir." Yes, that. Well, I don't have all day. He goes, "Look, if you don't want to do it, nobody's forcing you to do it."
What are your thoughts on it, Doc?
He says, "Hump, death, hump, death, hump, death, hump, death, hump, death." Yeah, he goes back to his book. He looks at his minion.
If you want to go, we can go and do it. I'm happy to do so.
Yeah, I'm just not sure.
20,000.
Yeah. So
look, if you want to spend all day thinking, you could do it somewhere else. You're bringing the whole town down here.
Say it's a gorilla or a lion or something, trying to get it out without doping it, and that's going to be tricky.
Yes. That's why you're getting paid a lot of money. Last I heard, there was less than a dozen guards. You should be fine. Chop, chop.
Did we want to continue on with some of the other avenues we've got going?
You don't like doing this kind of work, do you?
It's 2 hours of work. 2 hours.
Depends on the nature of the work. It's not my forte. I don't have a lot of skills in this sort of thing.
Then go and stop wasting my time.
Fine, we'll go.
No problem. You guys wander off. He goes, "Yeah." Where to?
Like I've got like that job, for example. I do have things like zoology and stuff like that, but it sounded too messy for what it was.
20,000 is why it can be messy.
Yeah. But if there's up to a dozen guards, taking them all out, pilfering some piece of wildlife. But yeah.
So you guys head out of the hospital over to your van. You've gotten in the good graces of this guy. At least he's happy to see you when you come in, maybe next time. Unless you just stand there and stare at him. He doesn't seem to like that. So you get into your van. Where to? You hear a gunshot. You hear a lot of gunshots. You see security guards are firing not quite at your van.
Where do they appear to be shooting at?
To the right of your van.
What's to the right of our van?
Oh, back there is some other guys who are shooting at security guards. So there's just a random firefight in the parking lot.
Oh, okay.
You hear distant sirens.
Probably best if we leave the area anyway, so we wander off.
Yes.
By wander off, you could just do it like this.
Yeah.
That definitely gets you out of the area. No problem. Yeah, you got a flyer. Fuck them and their ground-based battle, you think.
Mm-hmm.
Done. You guys are flying around.
One guy that insists on hanging on.
You're currently flying around at random until you tell me where you want to go. He's taking you on a sightseeing tour of San Angeles. And there's the boat that you can buy noodles at. Hello.
What would you like to do at this point?
I don't know. I mean, yeah, like the stuff that is annoying Indigo may be worth checking into because it's weird shit that's happening to this place. There's the whole blood getting drained situation, but that's not directly impacting us at the moment.
Where are the where are the victims of the blood draining anyway? Like were they all found, or where did it happen?
Downtown. Well, if you wanted to do research and shit on that, I highly suggest not flying around the city while doing it. Or you can tell Joshua to figure it out.
We go to one of those fucking cheap cafes and use their shit and do research.
No problem. You do so and give me computer use rolls. Try to destroy their equipment so you can get kicked out.
Almost a crit.
Damn.
Yeah, by lots.
No problem. Give me evidence analysis rolls to figure out patterns and shit like that.
Sorry, evidence analysis, did you say?
Correct.
By over
Chris,
50.
what'd you roll a 96 on?
Evidence analysis.
Oh, I'm guessing it's not quite a fumble though, is it?
No.
Damn.
Just a fail.
Damn. Right. Yeah. You're not sure what it all means, Chris. You've set up a crazy, virtual crazy wall on the computer, and right now you're trying to figure out how Jack Sparrow ties in with the Yeti and such. Meanwhile, Pete, you're thinking that the nexus area of all this shit is the shitty area of town near where all the badness happened, where all the agent guys showed up and smoked everybody eventually. And it pretty much screams vampire. However, according to some of the reports, it was Batman that done did it. The Caped Crusader. And in fact, there's even a picture of the silhouette, and he's got like the little horn things on the top, like Batman does. So in your mind, it's Batman.
I wasn't familiar with agents turning up in this place.
Oh yeah, you can watch video of it online.
Okay.
Oh wait, no, that happened in. Sorry. Take both of you guys take card. I'm getting my zones confused. That was in Red Carpet. Agents did not show up here.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. But it corresponds to the zone in the modern where.
Yeah. There was a big gang fight here, though.
Okay.
So does seem to be some similarity, but yeah, shit? They're not even. Never mind. The vampire doesn't exist in this dojo. Both of you guys take an R card. Logan's fucking it up. They've just got Batman running around beating up criminals here.
Right. So there is no people getting drained in this area.
Not yet. I'll work on it.
Wrong.
We'll get those bloodsuckers going eventually.
Wrong realm, huh?
I have issues. Stop laughing, Chris. I saw that.
Well, that's another mission solved. Next.
Yay! So, what's next? How many reams of fucking notes is Chris looking through is what I want to know.
Well, we have a lot going on. Not all of it is here.
Yeah.
But the sewers are definitely here. That did freak out. That part I got right. Indigo.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, that's definitely something we can look into. I mean,
yeah,
it
might be worth
anything
looking.
That was time sensitive that you needed to get done. Everything else
No.
doesn't seem very. Plus, I mean, if we're in the sewers, it's not like, the Wendy's girl is going to come looking for me down there anyway. So that's a good place to go to hide out for a bit anyhow.
Well, if they come and find us, it's certainly a lot more enclosed space, a lot easier for us to deal with. And we can get some proper gear as opposed to just relying on our phones' lights. Get some torches and spare batteries.
No problem.
Mine correctly, right?
Sorry?
Huh?
You don't know about mining or how to dig, without causing collapses and shit. That's Alex.
Oh,
right?
no. I have no mining skills.
All right.
I know geology, but no nothing about mining.
Did either of you guys have architecture?
Nope.
Cool.
Would that be useful architecture to get through the places that have the landslides or that's collapsed?
It would tell you what kind of braces to make. I mean, it would be less useful than mining, but either way, even if you had mining or architecture, you're still going to need like carpentry or wood crafting or something like that. Or I suppose you could get like car jacks and like try to make them, but that'd be super expensive and super heavy to carry that in. But it's possible. I mean, if you guys can figure out a really slick way through shit, that's cool. But like if you're both,
I have some skill in ropes and pulleys.
Well, there you go. I mean, if
not
you guys are
particularly
both
good, but
if you were both contortions masters, for example, then you could try to clear just enough to get your head in and then fucking jelly the rest of your body and go around dressed as like worms or snakes or something like that. Maybe find some naked chick in a garden, try to get her to eat an apple. The usual.
So there's some areas down there that have got caves-ins and stuff. Is there?
No, we can't get through those, and there's no. I have no idea how to brace it up or anything like that. I know Alex knows a little bit about that, but
have you tried going above ground and then coming back down again?
No.
Like manhole covers, etc. Bypassing the collapsed area that way.
You said that you know about geology, though, right?
Yep.
So if you had one of those seismic machines that reads vibrations to see where there's hollow spaces and not, wouldn't that make kind of like a map-ish, at least, because that's how they distinguish fault lines as well.
Well, they use them for archaeology as well, for finding holes,
Right.
for
So
finding stuff, and they use them for criminal.
Find a different way to get to or through.
They also use it for forensics, for if they think something's buried, looking for holes left by the bodies that have decayed away, stuff like that.
We could get one of those, and that might help, with our further explorations of.
Mm-hmm.
How much are those freakishly expensive machines? Can anybody look and tell me online?
Do we know what it's called?
No.
Only Pete knows, and he's not telling.
So it'd be ground penetrating radar. But as to devices that no, we want something greater than that. Cost varies widely. The cost of our single frequency GPR systems generally start around 14,000 USD, depending on the specific model, and they include cart, tablet, battery, and basic onboard software. Everything needed to do basic utility locating markouts. So about 14 grand currently for the
Okay, so it'd be like 7 grand.
and depending on the materials, depends on how far they can penetrate. Usual thing.
Okay.
So that's with the yeah, and assumably the technology would be a lot better than what they've got currently. So they've potentially got it so they can penetrate deeper.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna run to the bathroom. I'll be right back.
Cool. How big and heavy are those machines, Pete?
They're portable, as in they're like think of a baby cart.
Okay.
They're like a pusher. The
Still a
images
little rough to carry around in a sewage system, though, with 2 of you, yeah?
they also have backpack versions.
Okay.
So
It's just an X-ray machine?
if you Googled ground penetrating radar and looked at images, you'd see lots of images of people using them. Most of them are almost look like a lawnmower.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I see. Yeah, that doesn't look that difficult to carry around, really.
Yeah, and as I said, that's what today's technology looks like.
Cool.
And it looks like there's different variations of them, but that's the standard model that mostly gets used.
Okay.
There's ones which are freewheeled.
Yeah, I see that. Oh, yeah, the big wheels would probably be a little easier for
Yeah.
getting
And I
in
think
some of the sewers.
depending on what you're rolling them over, depends on if you get the big wheels or the little wheels.
Mm-hmm. But the problem is that when you're in the sewers, basically the problem is that if you're in the sewer tunnel, you can see if there's any tunnels below your tunnel. And since I'm
Yeah, but
mapping a
then
very easy thing, but how deep does it go? Because you guys often are pretty goddamn deep.
well, they say with the current level of technology is in 21st,
Mhm.
2020, 2018. I think they're saying, what did I see? Oh, how deep?
Oh
30
shit! No,
meters.
I pardon.
30 meters.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's not gonna matter anyway. Never mind. Because there's weird shit afoot. I'll tell you this for free. You guys get one, you end up returning it because it's not showing any tunnels.
Mm-hmm.
It's bizarre. It's like,
Yeah,
no, sewer system actually doesn't exist, even though you go down
yeah,
there, even though it's like, what the fuck?
yeah.
Yeah, or you get confusing, stupid readings and shit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you did say that the sewers were going all weird and wonderful and were changing.
Mhm. Yes.
Excuse me. And yeah, and presumably you don't have to. You can rent them anyway, and don't have to buy them.
Oh, good.
Because yeah, there's going to be people that want to use them. That there'll be companies that rent them out and stuff. Obviously, because it's not something that some people would want to. It's the usual thing. You can buy most sorts of hardware, rent most sorts of hardware and gear.
Hmm. Cool. Yeah, is an inspired idea. I'll give you guys each a card for that, but there's weird shit going around with the
Mm-hmm.
sewers and stuff.
Get rid of forced trade.
You should do it to Chris just to fuck with him.
Nah.
Because I remember it's because of the way he did a force trade on somebody else that the wording on that card got made. Because he
Oh, okay.
slapped the table and went, ha! So I was like, that's going on the card.
Fair enough.
Well, Chris, is a brilliant idea. You rented one for a while, you went out with it, you discovered the sewers are fucking strange as shit. They either give confusing readings or don't even show up at all. But you each get a card for coming up with something clever.
The other thing we could do is we just hire some people to come and shore up a couple of the spots.
What? Use money to pay for skills and goods? What kind of crazy?
Yeah, because
talk is that
we're
you're
from the
supposed to order?
municipal, we're from the municipal government, the local municipal thing. We've got a collapsed tunnel here. We want you to come and fix it.
So walk me through this now. That's first, is it something you want to do, or are we just in the discussion thing? And if you do want to do it, walk me through it.
Well, we need to check to see if the collapses in the tunnels that have collapsed are still where they were, because
Good first step.
things are looking to change.
We don't need to even do that because we just need to get laborers, and you can find day laborers anywhere. Really, that's a thing all over the place, and it doesn't have to be, since day laborers are illegal as it is. We can make them do illegal shit.
So let me get this straight. You want to hire cheap, illegal day laborers to attempt to not die.
Yeah.
Preferably someone that knows how to shore stuff up.
Yeah.
Well, you go there and you ask, does anybody have carpentry?
Everybody will fucking raise their hand because, they want to get paid.
Well, usually the ones that hang out at all right.
Yeah, no, I'm not saying that you won't get. I'm not saying you won't get better carpenters than you guys are, but I thought he was talking about getting people who professionally shore shit up and like doing a little deeper than hola, carpintero.
Permits and shit. I mean, we can go get that done too. Like if we really want to get it done, it's going to cost. Do we want to throw that kind of money at this right now or no? I mean, you have like no money. I have a little bit of money.
Yeah. Well, we just, like I was saying, the way the sewers are starting to go a bit funky, the bits that you saw which were collapsed may not exist anymore. We need to double check if they even exist there anymore.
All right. So
we need to get our sewer gear and go check it out.
You guys already have your sewer gear written out and shit?
Yes.
Hooray. Are you going, which tunnel would you like to use to enter the sewer? You have many choices. I mean, you could just go in through the layer of Indigo AI and that gets you into the sewer. But I don't know where you're wanting to go. I'm not sure how much you guys investigated sewer. I know Chris poked around some. I'm not sure on Pete.
I poked around the sewers in other zones, in other lands. Okay. The only bits of sewers I've done here is when Chris and I went and found the alien.
Okay.
When we noticed there was something strange when he was taking me to see Indigo. Then we went back and checked it out. And there was the shit alien.
Nothing better than a good shit alien now and then.
So
you've gotten your sewer exploration gear written out, yes? Petrovich?
Yep.
Cool. Carry on.
Also going to bring rebreathers with oxygen supplies.
Sounds
very well.
Yes, probably useful.
Yeah, if you can make a scuba roll, they're awesome. Awesome.
Something might be worth looking into. I don't know if it exists or not.
Well, I figured
I'm just trying to think
some scuba gear as well, so we can go and die drowning in there too. There's a couple spots we can go die in right quick.
I'm just thinking whether or not, like, if there's some sort of chemical sniffer or that they may take with them.
There is. You can get one for like 300.
Yeah, so something like that, just so that we know if we're getting into any toxic areas.
Yeah. Rebreather and cave training. Neat. Oh, that's diving courses. You guys don't need that shit. Yeah. Order rebreathers. Holy Christ. Okay, a rebreather will cost like about $3,000 each. More expensive than scuba tanks, apparently. and they're upgradable. So, right, mark off $6,000. You now have rebreathers, and did you already have scuba masks and shit like that? Because you can get full scuba set for like 600. So rebreathers are significantly more.
Yeah, that's fine.